Tuesday with licensed professional counselor Yunetta Spring.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, I am so excited. It is Talking Out Tuesday with licensed professional counselor Yunetta Spring. Good morning, Yunetta.
Good morning.
Yeah,
how y'all doing this morning?
So excited about the Get Your Mind Right segment right here. I know you got something for us this morning.
Yeah, I do. So this, the theme for this month, if y'all following the social media at Springforth Counseling, we're talking about December decisions. So what I'm really encouraging everybody to do is look over their year, decide what you want to continue, what you want to bring into the next year. And I think a lot of people are kind of doing that already.
I love it.
But now I want to kind of touch on the toxic situations, whether it be a person, a place, or a thing, because I think in order for us to improve our mental health, we really have to be mindful of what's going on within us as well as what's happening around us, so what we're exposing ourselves to. So some of y'all may already notice now that we are kind of becoming more uncomfortable being around toxic situations.
Right.
Just over this year, are y'all noticing that?
Absolutely, because that's becoming like this is abnormal. This make me uncomfortable. I'm not going to be around it. Keep it moving. Boom. That people are starting to be conditioned to not tolerate that.
Right.
Yes. So I love to hear that. And, for those who don't understand, what toxicity is basically something that's unhealthy, emotionally, someone who's abusive, unsupportive, a situation that brings you down more than it brings you up. So these are some things to look for to just determine if this is a toxic situation or something I need to leave in last year. And that is if you are in a situation where you feel like you constantly have to fix a problem.
Right.
Where you're compromising your values, your morals, you have to cover things up, you have to hide stuff or lie for people. If you feel like you're drained after you're around that person, you ever have a situation or a person where whenever you're in their space, you feel drained or you dread being around them, that could be a toxic situation. Really paying attention to your mood, right? So if you're with them or after you leave them, you're feeling sad, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling angry or irritable, really paying attention to that. And then situations that are just chaotic and dramatic, where it's rooted in gossip or judgment. Those are the type of situations that, we would consider to be toxic. One thing to look for that a lot of people don't look for is those situations, those people or places or things where we feel like we have to prove ourselves, or we have to impress others, or you go out of your way to be accepted. That can get you in a compromising state. So being aware of those. And ultimately, people who don't respect your no, because we know boundaries are so important. If they don't respect your no, it could be a toxic situation.
Absolutely.
Right.
So this is just really important to pay attention to those things. And the 3 steps to kind of get out of that would be first to identify what's toxic. So I just gave you all the things of what could potentially be toxic. Communicate your boundaries to give them a chance, right? And then you also want to eliminate your exposure. This can be gradual, where I just kind of cut back how much I interact in these spaces, or it could be immediate. It just really depends on the severity of the toxicity in the situation, because sometimes we gravitate to things that are toxic because they're familiar. Right? And familiar does not always mean safe or healthy. So really being aware, am I around this person because I feel comfortable, but it's not healthy for me? Or am I in this situation because it's what I'm used to, but it's not necessarily the safest space for me to be in? So that's what I have for y'all this morning.
That's some good. Or they can take that Rickey Smiley vaccine, because I can tell you, boy. I can tell you. I'm good.
Yeah.
If I ain't good at nothing else, man, toxic people in toxic situations, how to remove myself. I can't even say it. How to remove myself from it. I promise you, it'll help you breathe. If you don't learn anything else in life, you can learn that. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Yeah, you can follow me on social media at Springforth Counseling. My website is springforthcounseling.org. And if you want to subscribe to my mailing list, you could text the word SPRING to 55444.
There it is. Y'all give it up and show your love for Yunetta Spring at springforthcounseling.org. Hey, appreciate that. That was good stuff.
Thank you. Y'all take care today.
All right, have a good one.
All right, bye-bye.